Hey, what's up guys? Sanjay here. So today's video we're going to go over the basics of AdWords. This is going to be the start of a series where I talk about AdWords and exactly how to set up your campaigns, keyword research, GDN, all that good stuff. So before we get into more advanced AdWords and how to set up your campaigns, this video is going to be a very general broad topic about what is AdWords and exactly why people recommend AdWords and why it's the most powerful PPC advertising platform in the world right now. Okay, so for those of you who aren't familiar, AdWords is essentially advertising on Google and Google's search partners and the display network. So why is it so powerful? Now, don't get me wrong, full disclaimer, I'm not the end-all be-all AdWords expert. Facebook ads are more my thing, but I can't sit here and deny the power behind Google and AdWords and the AdWords platform simply because of the volume. Okay, 3 billion daily searches. That means 3 billion questions are getting answers. Okay, that's exactly what that means. And that eventually leads to 1 trillion yearly results. Okay, so the amount of volume and the clicks and the impressions that you get on your ad are absolutely insane compared to something like Facebook. So that is something you guys need to definitely keep in mind simply because, you know, Facebook, yeah, the targeting on Facebook is way better than the targeting on AdWords in my opinion. But you're not going to be able to really get the volume that you will be getting from AdWords. Second, AdWords is 97% of Google's revenue, roughly 97% of Google's revenue. And that essentially means that it's at a point where it's almost completely maxed out in the sense that everyone essentially knows how to use AdWords. So the competition on AdWords is a little bit more stiff than I would say Facebook. But that being said, you can obviously see the power of AdWords if this much money is being given to Google. I mean, just think about how much money Google is making a year and then realize that AdWords is their main source of income. So this is definitely huge for driving and changing markets. Second, the Google Display Network covers over 80% of the internet. Okay, so the Google Display Network is essentially whenever you go on a website and you see an ad or like a banner ad. So let's say we go to Time Magazine. I'll actually show you the Display Network on my computer so you know exactly what these ads look like. But you're reading an article and then you see that. So you can advertise on Google's display network, and Google has partnered with all these sites and allows you to reach nearly 80% of the entire internet. So I mean, the scale and the size and the power behind AdWords is just insane to me. And then this is just the icing on the cake. Roughly 46% of people who are polled can't actually tell the difference from an ad and an organic result. So people never ever like being sold to, but on AdWords, a lot of people can't even differentiate an ad from an actual result. And that goes into a lot of things. One, there's really no creative compared to Facebook. And two, you're not allowed to use crazy like exclamations or like buy now or, you know, any of these kind of like, you know, disruptive advertising techniques that you can use on Facebook that might work on Facebook. You can't actually use them on Google. So a lot of people can't actually, or nearly half the people can't even tell the difference between an ad and an actual organic result. So that's exactly why I think AdWords is probably the most powerful PPC platform marketing tool that you guys have. And if you aren't on AdWords, you definitely need to start getting on AdWords in 2018 because it will revolutionize your business. So anyway, while I talk about this, I'm actually going to go into my computer now and we're actually going to go and look at exactly what, you know, Google ads look like and exactly, you know, how they work. For that, we're going to have to go into my computer. Okay guys, so we are in my computer right now, so let's actually see what a live Google ad looks like so that whenever you guys launch your first AdWords campaigns, you'll know exactly where and what they will look like. So let's type in t-shirts. Okay, so t-shirts is our keyword and this is the search query. So first thing we see is shopping ads. These are run by the Google Merchant Center. I'm not too familiar with running shopping ads, but these are huge for e-commerce. As far as that, I'm more, you know, familiar with these kind of text ads right now. So right here it says ad. That's the only real thing that denotes that this is an ad as opposed to this, which is an organic result. So if you can see, you know, there's really not, you know, a crazy amount of difference between this, and that's kind of why you know, half the people don't even recognize that they're clicking on an ad, is because, you know, there's nothing that seems just so, you know, out of the ordinary here. You know, just as custom t-shirts, this says Cool's men's t-shirts, you know, it's just, I mean, all these pretty much just don't really seem like ads, just seem like, you know, results, and that's kind of what Google is going for. So this is on the search network. So now let's say we go to a search partner. So eBay is a search partner of Google. So we're on eBay right now. So let's say we type in the words headphones. Okay, so these are all organic eBay results from eBay sellers. So if we go all the way to the bottom, you actually see under sponsored links, these are all Google AdWords ads. So these people are all bidding for a spot to be here. So if I was to click on this, School Outfitters would actually get charged for that click. But if I went up here and clicked on any of these, these are all just, organic eBay rankings. So yeah, all these are on the search partner network. So yeah, these are all actually Google ads. These are all set up in AdWords. And then if we go to the display network, so let's go to Time Magazine. So essentially, these ads are run on the Google Display Network that websites partner with Google, and Google runs ads on them. So let's see if we can find one. Can't really. So let's actually click on one of these. Okay, so like right here, this is a Google Display Network ad. This is a Google Display Network ad. So, as you're going through, you're just like, this is just like a regular web page. You just see these ads on the side. So this is a Display Network ad. So if I clicked on this, Namecheap would get charged. If I click on this, actually I don't even really know what this is, but they would get charged. This is a Display Network ad. This is a Display Network ad. So it's funny because all of these, except for this one, I actually use WordStream. So I'm getting retargeted on the Display Network with WordStream. I'm getting retargeted by Namecheap. That's actually how I use my, that's where my website is. My agency website is under Namecheap. And ActiveCampaign, I was actually just on their website a few days ago because I needed a new ESP. So I'm actually getting retargeted by them on the Display Network. So yeah, so these are all ads, and if you click on them, obviously, the advertiser will get charged. So those are really the three main places that you'll find, this is the Display Network, these are search partners, and this is the search network. So these are the, essentially what your ad will look like when you first launch your Google AdWords campaign. Okay guys, so that's the video for today. If you guys found any value out of this video, please hit like and subscribe. So I'm going to start editing the video right now. Leave any questions you have in the comments below. I answer all questions personally, and usually I make a video out of your questions. So please leave a question below. But yeah, guys, that's it. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.